Man, I thought yesterday was busy.
At this rate, we are probably going to set a new sales record.
I have a splitting headache. You got anything for a headache?
Sure, here.
That's very funny.
What?
That's a breath mint.
No, really. This will cure your headache. Here.
A breath mint won't cure a headache.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. See, this only looks like a breath mint. It's actually a painkiller.
Yeah, right.
Really. If you truly believe in the power of this painkiller, it will cure your headache.
Oh. I know what this is about. This is not about painkillers. This is about our discussion about religion.
Here, have a painkiller. It'll cure your headache.
All right. You made your point.
Point? What point? I was offering you a painkiller.
All right, if it will make you feel better. I will admit that maybe my God is not the same as your God. Now, can I have a real painkiller?
I'm sorry to prolong your suffering. I just couldn't resist making the parallel.
You probably think I'm pretty gullible, don't you?
Me? No. I think it's good for a person to change religions once a month.
Well, those other preachers sounded so convincing. I mean, they really made sense at the time. But believe me, this is the one.
Well, I'm very happy you finally found the one true religion. Here, have another painkiller.
I know you're just making fun of me. But how do you know that you and I are not worshiping the same God?
Just because we both claim that there is one God does not mean our gods are one and the same. The Bible is very specific about who God is and who Jesus is. And Allah is not the same as Jehovah of the Bible. And the Jesus of the Quran is not the same as the Jesus in the Bible.
But how do you know?
Allah began as the moon god Allah, before he was elevated to the only God. And the Quran says that Jesus was just a prophet, not God in human flesh, as the Bible clearly teaches.
It says that in the Bible?
In dozens of places. So, you can say that Allah is the same as my God Jehovah. But he's as different as a breath mint is from a painkiller.
Yes, but how do you know which one is the real one?
There's only one holy book that accurately described the creation of the universe. Do you know which one that is?
I suppose you're going to say the Bible.
The Bible said 4,000 years ago that not only matter and energy, but also time and space were created out of nothing. Today, even atheistic scientists must now admit that space and time had a beginning.
Oh, I read that somewhere.
And no other holy book has ever predicted a future with such accuracy as the Bible.
None?
Not the writings of Islam, nor Buddhism, nor Hinduism, nor Baha'i, nor Wicca, nor... What was your religion last week?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hey, they believe in one God too. Do you think he's the same God?
I suppose you think I'm pretty gullible, don't you?
I think you ought to stick with what works, something with a proven track record.
Yes, but Christianity is so plain. There are no requirements, nothing to do.
You're right about that. God did all the work of salvation. But that doesn't mean you don't have to pay a price.
I know. I'd have to give up control of my life. That's scary.
Well, you could try the Mormons or the Jehovah's Witnesses. They believe in one God too.
Yeah, but is it the same God?
That's what they say. Here, have a painkiller.
You know, just because they say it's the same God, doesn't mean it is the same God.
Oh, how eloquent. I think there may be hope for you yet.
Based on a play by Bob Snook. Conditions for use: do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from performances.
You may reproduce and distribute this script freely, but all copies must contain this copyright statement.